Guys, thank you. Right, let's get started. Let's get started. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, I'm gonna get into trouble for this out because I feel like I have to say it every time, right? But I'm gonna try not to because I do. Yeah, if my mods can actually put that in there for me every so often, and we appreciate everybody that comes in. You know what I mean? You know, I love your support and how people have supported me lately. Just here to give you a shout. Oh, you can see the list of clips we're using today going up on the screen. If I've missed you, I apologise if I've missed anybody off, but I can only get so many in, okay? You can only have like 200 words. So I've got as many of the clippers, FYP clippers in as possible because we can't do this without any of you. So you don't get enough appreciation. So people, if you see these, if you see their names up there, yeah, and you like what they do, give them a follow. All right, give them a follow. TJ, yeah, big up the FYP clips. Right, we're going to start. We're going to start with Fat Freak's reaction to.
To prove that, he then said,
"We have got lots
for Talia."
Sorry, we have got lots to play this morning, so I'll stay on as long as I can for you.
Because she posted a nice video about their anniversary. I used a screenshot to show that you had reposted the video that Talia had put out when you were apparently locked up. And all of your mods, by the way, in your chat who were like, oh, haha, they thought you were locked up, haha. Name one fucking live host who thought you were being honest when you said you were.
And he has got a massive point there, hasn't he? And I'm going to go to that post at some point after this. And thank you very much. We'll what do you call it? We'll go to that post and I'll see if we can see some of the comments because I put in there myself. Is it actually genuine? Because wasn't sure whether it were genuine. We hoped it was.
Locked up. Look at the comments of all the screen recordings of Darren saying that you'd been locked up and you were on remand. My house is already out there.
Yeah, Fat Freak, top block.
Everyone says that.
Do you know what? It does his job on here, yeah? He calls the things out that he needs to call out. He knows he's going to get crap for it, but he still does it. So you've got to take your hat off to him because that must cause him a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Mentally, a lot of mental shit to take in when he's getting it left, right and centre. So, yeah, got to take your hat off to people when they stand the ground.
They're like, look at the comment section. Look at the comment section. People hoping that you'd been arrested, but nobody actually believing it. Nobody actually believing it. And you wonder why.
Guys, we've got 330 people in here. We've only got less than 6k taps. Can we get tapping, please? Please.
People have a huge issue with you. It's because you're a fucking huge whopper. It's because you're an absolute moron. The two of you are morons. All the people involved. The whoppers who, like, the mods who got in Canadian Angie's box going on, like, he was, you know, when he challenged you about your miscarriage.
I've just seen Yogi Bear. That reminds me of that song, Yogi Bear.
What do you expect them to do? I have never once challenged you about that miscarriage. I shared evidence and screenshots of my mod chat when it happened and me instructing my mods that we would not talk about it and then I wanted people muted who did and wouldn't fucking listen. Honestly, Jesus Christ, my wife's still having a welfare check, my invisible wife. The man's an absolute whopper. He's being told, and he's going
to... I dare, right? Here's a challenge, right? I dare... Is it... it's Burger King the whopper comes from, innit? I dare, over the bank holiday weekend, for people to go to Burger King and to ask for a Rickster with no sauce, right? Instead of a whopper, I dare you. And I want you to film it and video it. Right? Ask for a Rickster. And when they say, what's a Rickster? Say, well, it's something that never turns up.
Continue. We thought he would continue because he's got a fragile ego. And that's That's entirely that. His actions towards me have been harassment.
Look at a trend.
He has threatened physical violence against me and suggested that he was coming here to do so, as well as posting my address, as well as doing all sorts of shit like that. So it's that simple. You can't dox a business. I'm not a business, you tit.
Oh, Courtney, come on. There's no aftermath, man. We're there for you. Don't you worry about getting in the aftermath. And Courtney, I saw your post this morning. Anybody giving you shit, all right? You know you've got us behind your back, all right? Don't take no shit off nobody.
You're going to pay me for something, eh? Cheers for the subs, guys.
Tracy, good morning.
So it's just ridiculous. Like, honestly, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So he knows, because he's being told, Talia has not got a case against me. Talia has reported a crime and been given a crime reference number. If you read the email that she put out, then basically, read the email, read it. If you read the email, it's just a standard report.
Who's just made that account? Whopper independent traders.
For the crime is receipt. It literally says, if we need to get in touch with you, we'll fucking will, basically. Like, down on the bottom of the pile. Like, I can ring and report you for a crime and say you've harassed me, and a call handler will log the crime and send me a crime reference number. It doesn't mean that there's a case. Like, it doesn't mean that somebody's looked at it and gone, the case is open. Not at all. Whereas right,
we're going on too much.
When I see him, what if I hit him really hard and he's like Jackie Chan? Are you talking about hitting me for and all that sort of stuff? You know, we've all heard the death threat, obviously, but there's all these different things.
Yeah, there were a bit of backpedaling from Rickster, weren't they? Trying to get out of it, trying to worm his way around what he said and what he didn't say and how he said it and in what manner he said it. We all heard what you said, Rickster. We all know what you were doing. We all know what threat you're trying to put out to people, so you ain't fooling nobody. And the evidence is evidence. Have I gone on to the right one there?
That's what you said all.
Yeah. So this is just Corey blocking Torian. So apparently, I think Corian said she was going to block him if he didn't do whatever, and he's basically said, fair enough, you're blocked. Said it was a practical joke. Yeah, well, I've got your other videos, facts. It wasn't a practical joke. We all know that. We all know what his intentions were. We all know he was trying to put fear into you. We all know what he was trying to do with EQ, he was trying to do with the others, all right? And with Corey, etc. It's all about fear tactics and trying to make people uncomfortable, trying to shut people's conversations down. Not acceptable, is it? Not acceptable. And you know what? Fat Freak, hats off to you. You've said you're going to follow it through, and that's exactly what you should do. Yeah. And, you know, he did make a threat to me about turning up to my house as well, where my child is. Couldn't give a fucking shit, to be honest with you. But if you need that for any evidence, feel free.
There you go, you're blocked. Don't threaten me with a good time, darling girl. Exactly, Torian threatened a child. Do you know what I mean? Mad. Hannah, thank you so much. She can... Right, listen.
So this was all, I think, if I'm right, he's reacting like this unblocked her because she's asked people to speak up about Sam Walker. Now, you know I've spoken up about Sam Walker and I've said that I don't think what comes out of his mouth is acceptable on this app. Yeah, and people should be calling it out. I've called for it and called for it and called for it, but not enough people do it. Too many people are up his backside. Too many people are in boxes rather battling with him rather than calling him out, you know what I mean? So, and Torian spoke about it, but she's basically, she said something about having Corey talking about him, why is he not talking about it? But you can't make people talk about it. You can ask, but we can't make, you know? All you can do is keep asking. So, anyway, it's blocked her now, so we'll see how long that lasts.
Like what you fail to remember is there's security on the door. You go up to the security and say, "Has that person turned up?" No.
Nikki, good morning.
Like, why? I don't get why someone that says they're honest.
Good morning,
and
by the way.
You're not.
Trudy, Kate,
You're not honest and you're not truthful.
Good morning. Unite, good morning.
So,
Kells, good morning.
She swore she was at the cemetery, commenting in Canadian.
Well, do you know what, Lindsay?
She was on the phone to somebody when she was.
You're entitled to your opinion, as long as we're all keeping it polite. You're entitled to your opinion. All right, you don't have to like everybody. You can like who you like, and you can dislike who you want to like or dislike. But you know, it can be funny. It can be fine. Yes, it can go too far. Do you have to agree with everything he does? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And he knows that. And I think he is actually changing his stance on a few things at the moment. He is going through a bit of a transition, I think, as in the way he behaves. So he's not as bad as he used to be. Do you know? And I think he is trying to calm down a bit and trying to change his ways a little bit, as in some of the stuff he does. So, got to give him a chance. You've got to give people a chance, I think, to start with. Robbo, good morning, how are you?
Dad's house. She was literally on the phone to someone yesterday while she was at her dad's house. So, when did she go to the ceremony? When did she drive 4 or 5 hours to a ceremony?
It's alright as picking the bad bits with people, but we've got to pick the good bits as well sometimes. So Corey is funny. He's a funny guy, but he does go too far sometimes. And that's just an honest opinion. It's just an honest opinion.
But everybody else.
So did EQ actually go to?
She's a liar.
Did she actually go to the wedding? She didn't have a private fucking jet. Fuck off. But she didn't go. Did she go? Did she not go? So I've heard rumours say that she didn't go because she didn't want to cause any sort of shit at the wedding. If you know what I mean, it were better that she just didn't go. Is that right? Sort of right, is it? Yeah. Which is fair enough if you can, if that's why she didn't go. She flew on a broomstick. Be nice. Oh dear. She flew on Alice Airways. You little savage.
All you other creators are liars. I don't lie.
She could not face.
Hello, Bert, my darling. Send a line, Bert. We love you. Listen, we're not going to talk about it.
Do you know what? It's like going to a funeral, innit? Of somebody you either know or a family member or whatever. You might not like some of the people that are going, but you just have to behave because of the occasion. You know what I mean? It's a funeral, so you go and you stand in the presence of people you don't like, don't you? And you just behave because of the situation. It's not hard to do, is it? Fucking hell, what, an hour or two of your life to keep your mouth shut? Even I can do that.
We are not going to talk about anything to do with the wedding. Was lovely. If people didn't go, that's their loss.
You're very obsessed trying to make the wedding scandalised. Thank you so much, April.
So this is Evil Queen responding to that, basically.
You need to stop and give it up, Curly Watts. There's
Morning,
something seriously up with you. The obsession is unbelievable. Honest and truthful.
Listen, you're not truthful. So stupid.
Why is he so affected? What's he saying?
Pearlface. Lou. Can I do that? Can I say Appreciano? Is that better? Lou. Pearl's face said that somebody was what? Zach and Terry were also dealing at the wedding, which isn't cool. Have we got proof of that? I mean, anyway. I'm not bothered about the helicopter.
Commenting in Canadian outside. So she was on the phone to somebody when she was at her dad's house.
Okay, so let me tell you about that. So do you know when I've been helping Pearl Price? I thought, let's see if she's talking behind my back. She goes, Babby, anything we say on the phone doesn't go near anybody. So it's all going to become clear.
Well, before she says out, and I have not seen the rest of this video, I'll watch about the first few seconds, maybe that's all I ever watch before I come on here. I wouldn't have thought Pearl was the sort of person that would talk behind the scenes and not say it to your face. I would have said Pearl is the sort of person that would say it behind the scenes but would say it to your face at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
In a moment, everybody. So do you know the way I said my dad was coming down to my house? Well, he wasn't, because coming down to my house. Alice hired a private plane. So I went to the nearest helipad, jumped on a plane, and I witnessed Gracie get married. You would know nothing about me, Luke. I'm sorry about that.
I know. You know, a lot of people have a lot to say about Pearl, but you can't. One thing you can't say about Pearl is that she's not straight talking. You can't say that ever. And I don't believe she's the sort that would go behind the scenes, say one thing, and then come on and say another thing. She would say, "Yeah, I fucking said it." Do you know what I mean? It'd be that simple. She'd say, "Yeah, I fucking said it," and your problem is.
Everybody, all at Alice's expense. There was also many security with me who would have knocked your block off to look at you. But yeah, you don't know my movements. Why do you think you'd be privy to my movements? Why do you think I would make myself known to you? Give up the good buzz balls. It's not the internet in real life. And I've got a millionaire who looks after me.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I did witness the ceremony, and then I came home and made £1,500 on my life. I would never be around you and drink or any of those things, and I'm really sorry to have to have told you all that, everybody, because it's very braggy. But yeah, unfortunately, Luke has been trying to go around to say he's looking at guest lists instead of enjoying Gracie's wedding.
Why does EQ think she's a celebrity? They all do. They all do, come on, let's be honest. They all seem to have this let's roll out the red carpet, I'm coming attitude. Who gives a fuck? Honestly, the UK doesn't give a fuck where you're going tomorrow, or today, or later on this afternoon. Don't give a fuck if you're having coffee with EQ or CLA or fucking, you know what I mean? It's all bonkers to me. Fucking bonkers. You're not fucking celebrities.
You doing that?
Just TikTokers.
She was literally on the phone to someone yesterday while she was at her dad's house.
It was Pearl, and my dad got on the plane with me because I would never have got onto a helicopter on my own after the recent events, if we recall.
Famous, yeah.
Thank you so much, Deborah. So,
otherwise known as Harry.
I did have a few voice messages with Pearl on WhatsApp, and now I know she tells him everything, so I won't be helping Pearl anymore. I don't wish her any ill will.
Wow. Oh yes, you are helping Pearl.
Or anything, but you'll be getting no more help from me, Pearl. We tracked down a bit of footage that you couldn't find, Pearl, and then you're sitting there repeating conversations that you think are private.
Actually, Ash. Is Ash here? I hadn't seen Ash in this morning. Make yourself known, Ash.
None of you get told my movements. You've all made threats in my direction. Why do you think any of you would know anything about me? You seem to be a busybody at the wedding, Luke. You don't seem to have enjoyed it very much. I also seen you in the background of some of the videos when everyone else was dancing, and you can see you looking like that. Oh yeah, we're going to play that.
So,
stop scandalising Gracie's wedding, making me have to speak out about it.
Well, if you're going to accuse one of scandalising the wedding, you're now scandalising the wedding. Come on, let's be fair. Because you're now talking about it for a lot longer than you were talking about it.
Helicopters and stuff, and private security firms, at the expense of Alice, by the way, and her business.
Yes. I really want to play it. Oh, well, let me see if I've got it. Let me see if I've got it. Have I got it? No, I haven't. Damn. I haven't got the James Bond thing.
You know, you're scandalising Gracie's wedding. You did it before she got married, and you're doing it again now.
I'll put a bit of James Bond
I've not
on.
spoke on any matter. I said, yeah, I'll see you in the ceremony, and that was the end of the matter. But you have had to go on with your Barbie sunglasses on and start running it up instead of allowing Gracie to post her videos and to post her pictures and then bask in her happiness with Terry. Instead, you're making it all about me. It's not all about me. Stop lying to everybody. You'd never be privy to where I am, what I'm doing, where I'm going. As if you absolute weirdo. You've gone around asking, is this person turned up? What a freak.
When did she go to the ceremony? When did she drive 4 or 5 hours to a ceremony?
Well, I didn't. I got a helicopter. But I'm not coming onto social media to brag.
Ceremony.
Oh, is that Top Girl?
Obsessed. Get a grip.
But everybody else is a liar.
Yeah.
All you other creators are liars. I don't lie.
So, right, it's Chelsea here.
Obsession.
Chelsea, where? Proof of the helicopter, proof of the plane, where is it? And I want to play the theme tune to James Bond, but I can't because I ain't got it. Proof on my profile. Bollocks. You ain't got no helicopter going to no wedding. No. I don't believe you. I want the proof.
Listen, we're not going to talk about it.
Oh, well, no.
We're not going to talk about it.
So you think you can scandalise my name at Gracie's wedding venue and Gracie's wedding day?
So is this a new video?
And there's going to be no retort, nobody can say anything back, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so this is your response. Leave Gracie's wedding to be a happy, monumental occasion for her and Terry. Stop scandalising it and putting it all over the FYP and making it about me. It's very, very weird behaviour, I do agree. Borderline banter.
Talk about anything to do with the wedding was lovely. If people didn't go, that's their loss. Their loss, it's not our loss, it's their loss.
Do you know we're talking about the real life here? So this is not TikTok. This is the real life. And you would never know my movements, being the cousin of who you're...
I don't need to know about your bowel movements. No bowel movements on here, thank you. Right, so who's tagged me in this video? Can you tag me on the Chippy McChips _1? Yeah.
I'm saying I've already had this conversation with my solicitor.
Oh, we've had this one, haven't we?
Is not unpermitted or anything like that.
Did I not just play this one?
Spoke about it first, so that gives me the permission to speak about it. He has been served a cease and desist, which is the first step of legal action. He's being told that what he's speaking about and what he's saying is inaccurate and not true. He's being told to cease certain behaviours, or we're going to appeal for an order to protect people against stalkers like him. And obviously he's decided to disregard that cease and desist, which is completely his right, but now we move forward with the next thing. He was not really arrested. He lied like he lies all the time to try and get attention and views on the internet. To try and get... I'm not jeopardising any case. Honestly, you're about as educated as your comments. And then obviously we have the criminal case, obviously, of the death threats, the direct threat to life and everything like that, which is still, obviously...
Fancy good. Just, look, come on, be nice. All right. Be nice.
Being investigated. So... There we go. Jobs are good. I don't need to be on here much longer. I just wanted to make sure everyone knew, and I would not have said anything about it, about this court proceedings or anything like that. If he had obviously just looked at it and gone, oh, what I'm saying or what I might be getting told might be bullshit. He sees a woman hitting a bus on a bike and he's like, I wish I was fat freak. Then he shows a video of some kids doing karate and goes, oh, that was me. Oh, fucking hell, Rickster. Jesus. You love me, don't you? Right, okay, so he knows my...
Right, we've had enough. Right, we're just going to play Rickster now, right? So, this is his bloody... Rickster's response to claims of his arrest and Fact Freak's cease and desist.
Look at him and send him some tampons and that.
I do apologise.
Please, mate.
But we've got to listen to him at some point.
Maybe.
Beans, good morning. Claire, good morning. Pop, good morning.
In 100 years, and I'll tell you this now, right, but they ever come and arrest me. I'm never going to get arrested for this, ever. Right? And I'll tell you the reason why they wouldn't arrest me, right? Police are not stupid, they know what TikTok's like. They would have been seeing there's an ongoing investigation on him at the moment, and I've got, I know he's got him for stalking and saying
who's getting bullied?
And also he's non-mol, so they're going to know about the non-mollers.
Nobody's getting bullied in here, are they? Would you
Well, he thinks he's clever and he's not. What they're going to say is the police, they're going to turn...
Let me pause that. Hold on. I'll put my headphones in, Courtney.
Okay. I actually just came up. Oh, wait, I'll wait. Tell me when you're quick.
Yeah, because I can't speak otherwise. Go on.
Yeah, so I've just watched EQ's video that she's posted of the helicopter, which is also available on YouTube. I will post it and show you. My God.
Chelsea!
What the fuck?
She just said in chat it was Budgie the helicopter. I remember Budgie.
Screen record it and I'll post them both together so you can all see.
I was all ready this morning, right, when I heard about the helicopter, to have James Bond music there and everything, and then play the clip and have it all played, but I'm like, I couldn't be arsed. Grace, good morning.
I'm going to drop out because I'm away to work, but I will go and post them both to side by side so you can all see.
All right, cool. Oh, dear. Listen, if you don't like Chelsea, right, and she's in chat, you still got to be polite, all right, when you're talking to her. You can't just be derogative, all right, because if my mods see it, they're just going to block you, all right? So everybody's supposed to be welcoming here. Be polite, all right? Just keep your opinions polite, all right? We're not going to have, like I say, we have to treat everybody equally here, all right, whether you like them or not, okay? So please just sort of like behave. I know Chelsea can take it, but...
No, man, say for instance someone to arrest me because they're going to want to speak to the CPS first to say, right, we're going to go and arrest these guys now. What can we do? Well, he said on the phone, he dropped some tampons.
Yeah, CG, no, look, you don't have to be derogative. As long as there's no transphobia going on or all like that, you know, Chelsea can take enough shit and give enough shit out, so... But, you know, we like this room to be, like, polite for everybody, you know what I mean? So... Footage of my arrival. I know.
That's when he said he was going to beat Fat Freak to death.
No.
That's what he turned around and said. And then when I turned around and said, oh, he was obviously joking, I was messing around because I've sent him some Tampax. But look what he said about my girlfriend. So when they know that he's been enabling people...
Right, so one thing I will agree that Fat Freak never, ever was derogative about the baby or anything when it came to these two.
Phone up the church, phone up charity. Then he's saying addresses out on live with vulnerable people, their children, and adults, vulnerable adults, are there in a home. And they see that. When he's saying Trickster, Wickster, and all these other names, that's reactive abuse, by the way. That is goading, that's insulting, that's malicious communication and harassment.
Is this guy having a laugh?
And he can do it. Not only that, I've got all the evidence and videos of all the videos he's put on the screen when I'm saying this and that. So that's goading. And he wouldn't have a leg to stand on. He'd never have a leg to stand on. And what he wants to do is, and I hope he does, hope or pray to God.
I swear to God, does he actually sit here, right? Actually believe the shit that comes out of his mouth? Just like, does he not realise we've actually viewed the situation? And we've watched it, and we've analysed it, and we've gone through it over and over and over and over and over again. Blue Boxer, good morning. Come on, Rickster. Get into reality, man.
He does. He's... Say he wants to take me to school because it'd be civil. If you want to take me to court to
tell
say...
some riot whoppers.
No, see, it wouldn't be a criminal cause. It would be a civil cause. And it would cost him thousands. So his gifters must get their hand deeply in their pockets. Because you're talking thousands of pounds. All right, thousands. And I'd fight it. And I wouldn't have to do it, he'd have to take me to court, but I'd get a good solicitor. And then I'd show him, I'd say, well, listen, I'd say to the judge, listen, I've been saying it's all on the public platform.
Oh, well, let's not bother. It's already told judge what to think. Exactly, Alison. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I hear me. He's
had a non-molestation order against Sam Yeomans. Is it not true? If it's not true and it's because it's out there in the public platform domain, I've been sent messages, then I won't say it anymore.
Yes, good morning.
But if he has, a non-molestation order on him, and I can continue to speak about it because that's it. And this guy's got videos. But what they would say to him, they'd say this, James Hope,
out you go,
you've enabled Ricky.
Right, I'm just going to let
Cal. The worst of his bad girlfriend told us because it works and everything. So what do you think, Mr. Hope? You can speak about Ricky and Talia is good, but you can't. But you don't want him to speak about you. Do you understand? It'll be a county claim there straight away. The guy hasn't got no brain cell in his head. He's that much of an idiot. And he don't know that when he's insulting me and calling me all these names, which is verbal assaults, and like that's also stuff. And not only that, he's on the phone to people. And I've got calls where people are saying, I'm going to turn up and I'm going to do this to Rich Darren. I'm going to go around and beat him up. And he's agreeing with people in the chat. Yeah. Okay. He hasn't got a brain cell. Big up Sweepy. The guy, I thought he was clever. He's not a clever person. So please, I'm looking forward to the day they call me, right? So will come and arrest me, which they're never going to do. James Hope. Right? It's never going to happen. So carry on with your civil matter. I'm going to continue to speak about you on a daily basis every single day to let people know that you're a danger to women. And you cannot be trusted about ladies because you've got a non-molestation or you've had one against your ex-partner that she said the worst of the worst about you. And you've already admitted that, let's be honest. I'm up to
Yeah, you're boring, mate. Fuck off.
Jesus Christ, let's just get straight into that bullshit.
No, we've done that.
What the fuck? Bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, what the fuck?
Now, that's what you get when you have too many whoppers.
Yeah, and I also.
So, any of you not know these guys, we're going to get on to Angie and everybody else in very, very soon, all right? But this is Joel. I've known Joel since he first came on this app. Millsy, you'll remember when he first came on. Shane, known for a long time. We've got Spraggy as well, Dan Spragg. We got Adam Oakley. These guys are all raising money for charity and stuff all the time and for good causes. If you don't know them, follow them. They're really nice people.
Someone's personal. Someone just put $4,000 in.
No.
I don't know the lady sat there with the blonde hair, so I don't want to speak on it. I don't know. I presume she's hanging around with these people. She's going to be a nice person. So.
Oh, Colin Abbey. I'm going to have to send them the robot Hoover.
My sister.
I'm going to have to send them the robot Hoover.
£4,000.
Oh my god.
So was it Abby and Cole that just sent them a big donation? Yeah. They're doing a big walk at the moment, aren't they? So I do know what on this side of TikTok we don't get to see enough of these people. You know what I mean? When I first came on, are always in their lives and stuff. But yeah, I don't get to see enough of them anymore.
Oh, thank you so much.
She's a founder.
Colin Abbey,
Yeah.
what?
Right. Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
don't cry because I'll start crying.
It's Coventry. I didn't know where they were going, so I've been seeing snippets, but I haven't seen too much. They've only just started coming back on my FYP because I've been stuck on this side of FYP, and now sort of they're coming back on my FYP now. So yeah, really nice guys.
Do you mean that?
Yeah. Oh my god. I can't go for it. Thank you so much, Colin Abbey. Colin Abbey, if you do want to...
And that's not fakeness. Okay? For anybody who says it, Joel crying there is not fakeness. Okay?
I'll tell you what isn't done enough on this app.
This is Dan.
Because this app is a very toxic place, okay? But on this app, there are not enough men supporting men. Now, these two handsome fellas here are two people I would consider to be some of my best friends. I wanted to make this video for two reasons. Number one, to obviously raise some more awareness, and hopefully these guys can raise some more money for the incredible cause they are doing this challenge for. But secondly, as your friend, because I don't think men talk to each other enough like this, I think what you're doing is incredible, boys. Super proud of you. You're going to smash it. I know you can. Honestly, it's like Donkey following Shrek around. I'm not saying you look like Shrek, Shane, but you get the metaphor.
36K.
I'm refreshing.
They're at 36K now, are they? Wow. I think last time I saw it, they were on 2021 or something like that. Yeah, fantastic. I was watching them yesterday, actually, on just browsing through. I was just sat watching the videos. Big blisters and the breakfasts and stuff, you know what I mean?
Checking your pages constantly, like probably half a TikTok are, waiting for updates, waiting to see how you're getting on, and just supporting. So my mates have decided to walk all the way from Coventry.
I remember Joel, so Millsy will tell you, Jess that's in charge, I remember when Joel first came on here, we're chasing us for fucking followers. I remember when he first came on.
to Mount Snowdon, and then when they get there, climb Snowdon. It's one hell of a challenge, and I know you're going to absolutely smash it. Now, the boys are raising money for a charity called Chasing Rainbows, who help support families in child and baby loss. The link...
Okay, so there's a link in Dan Sprague's bio. Give Dan Sprague a what do you call it? Give him a follow. Or Shane Cole or Joel, they'll all have that link there. Go find Chasing Rainbows. Give him a follow. Give him a bit of support if you can. Be nice.
To donate is on both of the boys' accounts, and if you can't donate, just watching and supporting is amazing. Boys are going to smash it. I'm going to be following the journey, and Shano, I hope you survive 5 days next to Joel. Look after each other, and we're all behind you. Love you. I tell you,
IGGER.
And then we're back to the drama, aren't we? And then we're back to this guy. You know my thoughts on this guy, so yeah.
What's her name? No, it wasn't Gems.
So there are 3 videos to this. So I do know the story, and I do know the mistake. So basically, he's calling out Miss Remy here, right? But he's absolutely wrong on what he's saying. He's wrong because he's got the wrong person for the start off. But we'll see that as it plays out.
It was fucking... What was her name? Does anyone remember what her name? Remy, Miss Remy. Miss Remy. So everyone... So she was moaning about the fact I used the word silverback when it was your...
And I'm going to stop it right there, right? Because moaning that he used the word silverback, I don't care who you are, all right? When he used that word, he knows what he's fucking doing. He knows how many people he's triggering. He knows what the fucking his game is. And I ain't taking his... I ain't buying his bullshit. Everybody else can buy his bullshit, but I ain't buying his bullshit. And, yeah.
Into a big, strong, powerful man who Dave was arguing with. Right, it wasn't racist.
Yes, it was. You can argue that till you're blue in the teeth, blue in the face, I don't care. You're a racist, mate. You know what you are.
But then everyone was in the box with her and they were all going, yeah, Sam Walker's so bad. And she went, Sam Walker, you got African heritage. You're an Nigger. And she said it like 3 times, got the screen recording. And she went in, you know,
Morning, Eva.
You should know better. You're an NIG. I'm thinking, hang on. I refer to fucking someone as a silverback for being big, strong and powerful.
Yeah. I refer to people with sunglasses on as turnips. How's that?
You're referring to me by the N-word, which was used by us, the slave masters, against our ancestors. That is an insult. But everyone in that box lost credibility because not one of them said anything to Miss Remy about that. When she is the definition of a mini silverback.
Well, yeah, I use the word turnips because I don't want to use the word Swedes because that would be thingy towards Swedish people, wouldn't it? But Miss Remy did not deserve this. He should have got his facts right before he spoke. That's what he should have done.
If she wants to call me the N-word, she can be called a mini silverback.
No, doesn't justify what you did. Sorry. 2 wrongs don't make a right. We know that. So stop talking your shite.
Because that's what she is, Miss Remy.
Thank you,
she
Bella.
called me the Nigger. That's what she called me. So therefore, it's only right I can call her a bloody mini silverback.
No, you can't.
Without her taking...
No, you can't. 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 End of. No, you can't.
Taking offence because she called me the N-word. I've got it on record. I can play it on my other screen.
Yes. You see how easy it was though, Eva? You can call people names by not being derogative, as in a certain way, you know what I mean? Or being racist, or homophobic, or transphobic. You just call them a turnip. Can't you? Just call them a turnip. It's easy, isn't it?
Tomorrow, if she has anything to say about it, but yes, Remy is a mini silverback. She's built like one anyway. That's all I can say, guys. But anyway, let's move on from that. We're not going to speak about that, but yes. So, let's wait for a few more people to tune in to share the live out.
So this is the excuse. Is this an apology, was it? Or is it just confirming?
But I need to find the video. If anyone's got the video where that woman calls me the N-word, send it to me, please. Because we need to I need to find out what this woman's name is because it wasn't Miss Remy. And I've only just found that out. So people in the chat...
Well, you should have found it out before you spoke up, shouldn't you? Should have made your facts right.
I was saying it was Miss Remy yesterday when I was trying to find out who it was. Can anyone actually, without just throwing a name out there of who it was, don't give me an incorrect name.
Just confirming.
Give me a correct name of who it was who said it. Only say your name in the comments if you know. Mama G, that was it.
Have you seen EQ's helicopter? No, I haven't.
Mama G, that's who it was. So let's just wait for more people to tune in because Miss Remy today done a video. Because I think about Miss Remy's paranoid, but she said she's gonna have to put a live on sub chat only because income or less.
Now, what he doesn't get, right? What he doesn't get is for every time he speaks up on this app and acts in his racist little ways that he does and speaks his racist undertones like he does, right? There are the dipshits that will be sat at the background and will go into Miss Remy's and places like Miss Remy's and dish out the racism because they've seen him do it. Because they've seen no repercussions on him and people just still being normal and everyday fucking pally with him. They're going to Miss Remy's and they will do that shit because they think it's acceptable because this dipshit thinks he can do it. So it does set an example. He is setting an example. Whether he thinks he is or not, he is. And he needs to stop. And people need to tell him to fucking stop. And they're not gonna interact with him as long as he keeps doing it. It's simple. If you're a creator on here, say to this man, I am not interacting with you unless you cut out your shit. How hard is that to do? It's not hard, is it? I won't interact with a dipshit. Because of the shit that comes out of his mouth. He might be a really nice guy, deep down. Who knows? Because I haven't seen it. All I see is his racism, his transphobia, his fucking homophobia that he dishes out. So, why are you not calling it out? Stop battling the guy, stop talking to the guy, and tell him to stand up for fucking people in the right way by not saying that shit. Stop saying that shit. And then you'll interact with him. Maybe you'll learn something.
Loads of trolls who will start trolling him. I don't know with Miss Remy because it wasn't. People in the chat, wait for more people to tune in and then we'll speak about it because the way Miss Remy has just conducted herself this morning, I didn't even know about this woman, didn't even know anything about her.
Luke, you know I'm not calling you, mate. I'm not calling you at all. You know that. I'm not calling anybody, and I'm not. When I say people or creators, I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about any one particular person. You know that. Oh, you're talking to comments. That's cool. No, you know I'm not doing that. I'm not digging you out ever. No.
Until this morning.
He infuriates me. You know what I mean?
This morning, it was like the conduct of a fucking queen. The way she just handled that situation. Because
that's because Miss Remy is one of the nicest people I've met on here. All right, she's one of the nicest people. She takes time to help people. She's polite to people. She holds a kind room. You know, no need to do this, Sam. And you know what? Like people saying, you're commenting on it, but you're not really apologising. Where's the fucking apology? Where's that heartfelt apology?
Give them the wrong information. Give them the wrong information. So I would love to know. Give me the wrong fucking name because I blocked them on the spot. So basically, what's happened? We were talking yesterday about that woman who called me the N-word, and I said that woman who called me the N-word is a fucking silverback. She's a mini fuck.
I just can't. I can't with him. It fucking winds me up. Stribble, good morning.
Fucking silverback, because she's built like one. Right? That's what I said. Right? Because she called me the N-word, N-I-G-G-E-R. So I said, does anyone remember who she is? Because I said, because if she's going to say that about me, then I'm fully entitled to say that about her. Because
no, you're not. Now fuck off. How's that?
Hey loves, happy Thursday. I've woken up to this clip today, and I want to address it before it turns into a wildfire of misinformation. In this clip, this person is accusing me of calling them the N-word, and in return calls me a mini silverback and nearly says chimp. I want to make it clear that it wasn't me. I didn't say it. I would never say it.
Yes,
it's not a word that I use. It's not part of my vocabulary. I don't call my friends it. I don't use it in my house around my child. I know some people of colour do use that word, but I am not one of those people. And the real problem with this is that there are FYP hosts who will play this clip today as if it's gospel, as if it's true, particularly the FYP hosts that...
Well, anybody doing that's not really worth the salt, are they? Because Chippy Alice has lent me the private jet. Oh, really? Nice. Go for a spin. Why didn't you go like... Why don't you go for like a around the UK tour? Do you know what I mean? You could drop in at different places, like drop in on Michelle. You could drop in at bloody, I don't know, whoever's in Cornwall, bloody DHB or whatever those down there. Bournemouth or whatever. You know what I mean? You could do like different stops. Dropping in on different people. Scotland first, yeah. Sheffield. Oh! Luke! Wow, thank you. You didn't have to do that, man. Didn't have to do that, but you know what I mean. I don't want to get bananaed for thinging. I want to play now. We're going on a jet plane. That's the only. Oh wow! It's Chelsea still. You can have an argument in comments if you want. Big up to you. Thank you. Thank you. You know I appreciate everybody that sends anything. You know that, don't you? I don't want to get bananaed on it, but by saying it too much. But I do appreciate from every heartbeat upwards. You know what I mean? So, thank you.
Don't like me, and will spin this narrative that I have done and said this when
that's what I'm trying to avoid.
It wasn't me.
But you know what? I don't want to sound unappreciative neither. You know what I mean? So maybe my mods can pin something about me appreciating it. You know what I mean? Because I do appreciate from every penny upwards. You know what I mean? So.
It would be great if an apology was put out, or if you can't muster an apology, maybe play the original clips of whoever did say it to confirm it wasn't me, because I know what happens next.
Is the pin not working because of that health thing that's on? I know, Miss Spaghetti, it's ironic, innit? It's ironic.
And it's why my lives...
Chippy play National Scottish Anthem. Let Miss Remy finish first and then I'll play it for you.
We'll now have to go on sub-only chat for a while, because people will believe this. People will come into my room and racially abuse me off the back of this. So my ask is, if you see this clip being played on any of the FYP shows, that you let the host know that this is mistaken identity, it wasn't me, and that I am very happy for the clips to be played to confirm it wasn't me. I never called anybody that word.
We know Remy, and we would never believe it anyway. Right. So you want the Scottish National Anthem? Okay. I'm going to play it on the bagpipes for you. How's that? Okay? I'm going to get the baggies out and we'll pump up the baggies for you. Now that was Scotland the Brave with a filter. Without filter, it sounds a bit like this. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm out of fucking breath now. Reminds me I need to go to the gym. Never again.
It's like a miserable old man, isn't he?
Sorry? I'm a miserable old man. I am wise beyond my...
I've got to be honest, right? I love the bagpipes. I love military music, etc. Like the military tattoo that they do, the Edinburgh tattoo and all that. I love all that music. I think it's, my mother and all that were into it, so yeah, grew up with it.
Yes.
You're welcome, Mary. You're welcome.
Look at me now, as a bad man. Yeah, I'm gonna get your daughter locked up, bro, and then I'm gonna walk away. Yeah, fam. Yeah,
I'm just curious
what you see in them.
Oh, this is Dead Wings, right? So this is Dead Wings. We are getting to Angie and all that, right, from the other night. But this is Dead Wings talking to DG's girlfriend. You're going to Edinburgh on Tuesday, nice. She's talking to Chloe because HS Tocky Wacky Jockey, whatever he's called, right? Can't say his name. He was having a go at DG in DG's live about DG's girlfriend, Chloe. And to be honest, with some of us are a bit shocked that DG just didn't block HS to to go do one, you know what I mean? But he just sat there and sort of like bantered a little bit about it. I would have never done that myself, but he did. So Dead Wings said something on it in his FYP or whatever it is in FYP he does now. So Dead Wings had said something and Chloe's not Chloe. Oh, who's this Chloe then? What's Chloe?
Thank you, Jeff and Charlie.
What, is it a joke?
No, it's like, there's things you don't say and there's things you do say.
It's Chloe. Chloe. That's how I say it. I don't know what difference. Chloe.
Yeah, I really want to know. Hello, Jessie.
Chorley. Oh, Chorley. Oh. Let's start again. Box of frogs, see you in there. Chorley. Right, I do apologise. Chorley.
Darling. I'm just curious about Chorley because, everyone's wondering, what do you actually see in DJ?
You're right, Box of Frogs.
I'm happy to have the conversation with you off the app rather than for your entertainment. Well, it's for entertainment. He says a lot of things about women. So I don't get why you're like, I don't get what you see in him when he's so disgusting towards women.
Yeah, mind your business. Mind your business. It is. You're right. It is not anybody's business. But when you're on an app and you see somebody's boyfriend not defending his girlfriend in a way that you would have thought he would defend his girlfriend, then people are going to speak, aren't they? It really is, isn't it?
That's all I don't get. I'm not like slating anyone. I'm just curious. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Jeff and Charlie and Frangelico, for the love you. I love you too.
Valid question.
That's your views, isn't it? No, it's not a view, it's facts. You can see it all there. We have no issue with you, Charlie. I was just curious.
Because it's all fake with him, do you think? Yeah.
Like...
Do you think HS Toki was trying to wind DG up for a laugh, if you know what I mean?
Thank you. I'm just curious. Like, I think you're an amazing person. You're beautiful. I'm just trying to get.
You.
Yeah, you can
Mary.
do.
Hello, Mary.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So, see with this whole DG thing, it's actually winding me up something chronic. Because everybody's like, oh, Dead Wings and that have spoke out on it. People have been speaking out on this for ages. Women have been speaking out on this for ages. He is a misogynist. If you go to No Duck's page, there's literally a video of him, and the way that he's speaking to women is an absolute disgrace.
Uh-huh.
Also, the video of him with HS Tiki Talkie, no one's picked up on that Harvey Price comment either. They all seem to just be going in on like the stuff about like what him and HS Tiki Talkie saying, which was ridiculous. But the Harvey Price comment is an ableist as well. What is wrong if HS Tiki Talkie looks like Harvey Price? I would love DG to explain that to everybody.
I think, yeah, I mean, I think I even missed that bit myself, didn't I, the other day? I think you pulled me on that because I missed it and I didn't see it. Yeah, because we were concentrating on more how me as a person, right? I think most people think the same way, but you know, when you're dating somebody or you've got somebody in your life that's important to you, you wouldn't have anybody slagging them off, would you?
Yeah.
And I think that works both for men and women, you know what I mean? But yeah, for him to allow it, it just was a bit weird, to be honest.
Yeah, like it's like the caretaker just said, it's ableist undertones.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody just said he's been referred to as Harvey Price for years. But why are people just accepting that? He's a misogynist, he's ableist. The fact that, and I'm not being funny, like that Jolie, if she chooses to be with him, then that's fine. I don't agree with the way that Dead Wings is questioning her here. That's her choice to be with him. But I tell you, if my man was in a box with somebody and somebody referred to me as it, and he just sat there and did nothing, he'd be gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah, can I just say, what people do on this app is fake. You realise that, don't you? Because even me, like the way I talk to people and go, "I'll mind your business," I don't do that to my partner at home.
No, I know you don't.
It is an app. This is crazy. Like HS, he's always done it to people. He's always, oh yeah, well they've got their melons out. This. He's always done it, and I think that's why DG didn't stick up for Chole, because he thought, well, he does this all the time.
Right. So.
But that doesn't matter though, because it's still misogyny, the way he spoke about her in that derogatory term. Whether he does that all the time and whether it's an act or whatever, then the same could be said about EQ. She says everything she says is an act. So why does people get so het up about it? Why does your act have to be a misogynistic undertones towards women?
Did they want DG to go mad at HS then?
If I was DG, I would have dropped him and went. As soon as, or you would have had DG actually say to him, "Why are you referring to my girlfriend as it?" Why did he entertain it?
Thanks, Sean.
Because they're gonna. It's what they do. What they do. It brings, like Andy, she brings in drama because it brings the views. It's what they all do.
But I do get that, Sydney. I do get that, right? And I do get your point. But on the other side of the coin is that why should other people as individuals, when they see this shit, not speak on it? Because they don't see it like you're seeing it. Because there's always two sides to how people see things, you know what I mean? So
yeah, of course. I get that, but I just don't understand the outrage because he didn't stick up for her. Like, if Trody had a problem, she would have had that with DG. That's their relationship.
It's not the outrage that he didn't stick up for her. It's the outrage that they were both being misogynistic and derogatory towards women. That's what I'm outraged at. If he didn't stick up for his girlfriend, that's fine. Jolie, you want to stay with him, that's fine. That's not my business. That's your personal life. What I'm saying though is, if that was me personally, as I said, either I would have dropped, DG should have just dropped him, or you should stick up for your girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's me personally.
That's why on this app, it's like I could be outraged and you couldn't care. Like, it's so different on here. Not everyone has to be outraged on an app.
No, they don't, but people are entitled to be outraged by, or not even outraged, just upset by sort of the acceptance, what Mary's saying, the acceptance that we can allow this illusion that misogynistic behaviour is allowed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the reason why I'm outraged, because of the misogyny on this app. DJ's not the only person, but he has got previous as well for the way he speaks about and to women. There's global femicide happening out there just now. Women are being unalived on a daily, if not hourly basis. And I don't care if this is an act, if you're doing it to wind people up, if you're doing it to gain views on this app, what is happening in real life because of what you're doing on an app that people can see daily and think that's okay for you to do is causing other people to be unalived, and other men, other boys, other teenage boys to think that's okay to go and speak to women that way. That's exactly what you're doing. That's what annoys me about it.
See, with me on this app, I don't take it into my real life, but some people do. That's what I mean. All people are different.
And that's great for you if you don't take it into real life. That's brilliant. I'm not saying you have to take it into real life. But for me, this is more than just somebody being derogatory or that towards women. This is something that is a global pandemic right now for women everywhere. This is something that's affected my life. I have a daughter, and if I thought for 1 second on this earth she would ever be with someone that would speak to her in that way or would speak about her in that way, there's no way in hell. I want her to be able to grow up safe in this world. And if people like this, saying stuff like this, contributes towards women being abused, then I'm not going to put up with it.
So can I just say that? So isn't the whole topic of this, wasn't that based around, what's the Netflix one with Stephen Graham in it that's just come up? What's that trending mini-series? What's it called? Adolescence. That's what all this is about.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it is a conversation right now. It is a relevant topic. You know what I mean?
I'm not a supporter of DG.
Hey? No. Sydney's not. Sydney's just giving her point, and we don't round up on Sydney, please. She's a friend of mine, and she's not trying to be
don't worry, Chippy.
Anti anything. She's just having a say. You know what I mean? Please be right with Sydney, please.
I'm just saying, some people ain't outraged just the same as us.
And you're entitled to think like that.
To be outraged.
Yeah.
You are entitled to think like that, Sydney. Absolutely, you are, and you're giving your point, and nobody can come at you for that. And Mary's got her stance, and I think that the whole conversation does need to be had. And we've seen, so have we not just seen, like, Angie, for example? She were rounding up on, I'm going to say his name, Candyman, right? Because of the way he speaks to women, the way he goes at women, the way he thinks it's all right to stalk women, as in Canadian Angie, whether you like her or not. He was threatening to bloody get photographs of her for a delivery of roses or whatever it was he was sending. It's weird behaviour. It's weird behaviour from men, is it not? They go over the top sometimes. Do you know what I mean? And I'm a man. I can be a bit fucking. I can say things that maybe are inappropriate sometimes, but you know, I do try to watch what I'm saying.
This is why they do it. It's because people talk about it.
Yeah, and this is the thing though. Like, I agree with what you're saying as well, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do see both sides. Like, I'm not coming at mind your business here. I just get passionate, and it sounds like I'm shouting at people. But no, I totally get like your side as well. Like, people can. But that, like, do you know what I mean? This is why it winds me up, and unfortunately, I'm easily wound up about, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So in the relationship side of things, I just think people should stay out of TikTok creators' relationship.
Like, their relationship is their relationship. Like, if Jolie and DG want to be together, then that's fine. Do you know what I mean? That's entirely up to them. As I said, I don't agree that Deadwing should have been asking her these personal questions, especially if they're friends off the app. Do you know what I mean? You could have had that with her off the app. You don't need to make money out of it.
That's why I go by my name. Mind your business.
Mind your business. Right, come on then, jump down and let me play this video then. Right, Mary. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Sydney. Oh, shit, where's it gone? Oh, now you can't hear it. Oh, my word. It's gone all weird, hasn't it? Oh my word, can you hear that? You can't hear it, can you? Give me a second. You're bugging it up, Mary. You've talked me app off. You've talked the app off. Let me just reload it.
A private really.
Let me redo it. You've broken it. Mary's broken it. It's all Mary's fault. We'll get it back up now. Where are we?
Relationship with anyone, I would keep it off there and not discuss it. Do you know what I mean?
Just alter it a bit.
I wouldn't put it on here or anything. Yeah, I'd nothing against you, Charlie. I don't want you thinking, but I was just curious about that.
See that all right? You can hear that all right, can't you?
Thank you, Slime. Hello.
Do you know what? That's the first time I've seen Dead Wings not sort of liking any sort of thingy. That's au naturel, isn't it? That's the first time I've seen him like that. Why question Chloe keep his beak out? Mate, yeah, and you're entitled to, think that. I think I was more on the line of, if it was me, would I have allowed it? No, I wouldn't. But there is a bigger picture, like Mary's bringing up. There is a bigger picture to all this about misogynism and all that that's not talked about enough on here. And there are plenty of people on here that do get away with a lot of shit and are not talked about. And I'm not picking on DG for that. I'm just saying, in general, there are a lot of things. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, don't you? So... Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. Sorry, that was for personal use. Sorry.
So I have to make a huge apology to TikTok. EQ did go to the wedding, and I did get it wrong, but I didn't know at the time. But I have seen video footage, so I am sorry.
So she did go. See, I told you. I knew it. I knew she'd gone. How does she afford a helicopter though, man? Wow. God. I can't even afford a bus into Leeds. So this video, right, this is Right Guy Reviews, right? It's suddenly back on the app and they've split up, they haven't split up, they are split up, they're doing OF, they're doing this, they're doing that. He's lost one house or can't afford one house and out of the 2 houses he's got and blah, blah, blah. Who had the helicopter? You see, Sarah Lou, if you'd have been watching, Sarah Lou, that was EQ that had the helicopter. People are thinking that he's creating shit to get his account moving back on here again and to get that gifting going and etc, etc. So it's a bit of a play. So this is the author Right Guys Reviews. Can you imagine telling Lucy to divorce me and tell her they will make sure Vinny hates me? I won't say who said it, but I have to. If I have to, I will. And they would sacrifice Vinny to have Sonny back. Lucy telling everyone our business. I took the blame, but I ain't to blame. Bit deep, innit? You know what I mean? Lily Rose, you've never heard of this man. You can't have been on very long. So, Right Guy Reviews, he's been on here a long time. He used to do all go to the shop, Aldi or wherever it was, and pick up bits and bats and review them, right? So he's a reviewer, okay? Gone through a lot of shit on here. He went over to Facebook, blah, blah, blah. Chippy, you're doing this wrong. Stop talking till you get 100k likes. Excuse me, it's nearly 700 people in here. Why am I only 28k likes? Why are my mods not pointing this out? You have got till the end of this video to get me up to at least 100k. Come on, guys, please. Come on, other FYPs do this in minutes. Minutes, and I don't ask for anything. Come on. Come on! I'll clam slam! So, what they're trying to tell you is that they think all this with Lucy's missus, etc., etc., and all this bullshit that's coming out is exactly that. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. They ain't split up. They ain't doing nothing. It's all to get views and get him back going on this app so that he can get another income going because they're running out of money or something. PR stunt, yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't see him in boxes answering questions to anybody, so I don't know. We have to take it we can only take what we see. So, hiya, Natalie. Don't know.
Anxiety. Don't want to go live.
Okay, so this is Wolf, and I take it that's
fucking close down my TikTok account. I'll say it because she ain't gonna say it.
I know.
And you think I'm gonna?
Is that Rido? Is that Rido? That they deleted the Facebook, huh? Yeah, keep tapping. Come on, guys. Don't take long. 1,000 each, we'd be well up there, wouldn't we? And that's like 2 minutes of constant tapping. Is that Rido in the box? Kevin, is that's not Rido, is it?
I know that. See if it was me doing it or me sitting on my live saying, talking about it, I get it, there's something I could do. But when it's fucking pages, then that's I'm not in the equation, man.
Oh, Rido's at the top. I can see it, yeah.
But you've got them in your live. You have them in your live to the point, yeah, that they're doing it because they seek some sort of validation from you.
They don't.
And all I'm saying is have some man about it.
I didn't see it, yeah, I didn't see it. I thought I could hear his voice, but I was like, well, it's not called Kevin, it's called Rido, isn't it? But I can see it at the top now, thanks.
And fucking discuss it with them.
Wait a second. You'll never get a comment on any of the posts about my ex. You'll get...
Right, Chippy, you need to adult message me if you need anything, really. Whoa.
People comment on share other people that they post, fucking Wally.
Go on, guys, nearly up there. Go on, thanks.
Nothing else I can do apart from no interacting with it. But I'm not going to block a full page out. I've had, when I was with JJ, they were friends with me and I liked them then and I like them now, so because...
I feel like playing Flower of Scotland right now and skipping the whole video. I like Wolf. I don't know about this Rido. It sounds like Rido's got to be in his bonnet because Wolf's seeing his ex, seeing Rido's ex, and I got soft play with the... Oh, good God, no. I'm glad my kid's nearly 14 now. Yeah, it's a long video and I want to get to the...
No, I'm not saying that you need to defend that, but what I'm saying is defend what's edited to photo.
Let's just say justice to Wolf. That covers it. Alright. Wolf's the sound guy. So justice to Wolf. This was so this is Darren, right? This is the bit where this is what we saw earlier where Rickster and everybody were replying to because of this video that he put out, and I'll show you some comments in it.
Well, mate, because
I'm not being funny, but Darren, your voice does my head in.
Talia's too upset. Talia's trying to sort stuff out in the background. And
he needs some bass on his audio, doesn't he?
Asked if it was okay for me to let his community know. Because he can't face...
Yeah, 20k to go. Look at that. Look how that's climbing. Come on, guys. Look how that's climbing. 84. Keep going, guys.
On live or anything. No, their anniversary
Come on
was
in.
yesterday, chat.
Darren has done some questionable stuff. But then I do think Darren's used by a lot of people. And I think he's put into positions by people as well. So, I think there's two sides to this story.
I'm not being funny, chat, but Talia's distraught.
Sinister vibes.
One, her soulmate.
So, yeah. I just want you to look. So, this is when Fat Freak said earlier that nobody was agreeing with Rickster. Nobody believed the shit from this video. We won't believe in the shit. With people have put what happened, Claire, tell us to upset, what did he say next? Nobody's believing fuck all in here. Bubbles coming with a goss. Well done. But a lot of them comments have gone. Actually, there were a lot more comments in there because I'd commented there as well and saying, "Is it actually true?" You know what I mean? And I think Bubbles were replying to me saying that she'd just seen it, and so nobody believed that shit.
Ladies, thank you.
Darren.
What the fuck were Dave Duran's doing here? Like holding an interview. It's like they were both at fucking job centre.
What do you think Corey called you when you first joined the box?
Prayed.
Corey, what did you call
100k,
Darren?
thank you guys, well done. Thanks for getting me there. Thank you. Tara! I don't want to say the word, I'm going to say appreciated. I do appreciate everything.
When he joined
now
the box.
200k.
I called him my friend.
No, you never.
My friend.
On what way would you be thinking that Corey would be insinuating by calling you that word?
Therapeutic.
I have no idea, but I'm not.
I think you do know, Darren, why we're calling you that. What was over that messaging somebody, wasn't he? That was underage.
So you're
not. So
you're
ago.
not.
Obviously, I'm
no,
not.
Miss I, you know where I am with that. You should do by now. No time for that.
And Corey, are you?
A what?
His cousin, wasn't it? Yeah, his cousin.
A friend.
Yeah.
Am I a friend of Darren?
No. Okay. So there's no way on this planet we could get you pair to meet up.
I would go to his funeral, yes. Thank you, Sophie.
Wow. Fuck me.
Can for that Corey drop me a line?
No. Thank you, Mantha.
No, come on, drop me a line.
I've got one question to ask you right now, Darren.
Drop me a lion.
You say you don't swing that way, but I'm going to be honest with you.
You don't even walk that way. Thank you, Feet Amber.
Can I just be honest with Darren?
You know I can't walk you fucking...
Can I just say, you're not going to see if Dave Duran's interviewing anybody on the fucking BBC very soon, alright? It's just not going to happen.
Hang on, please, Darren. I have reasons to be...
No!
One eye is looking at the pillow, one eye is looking at Corey, and you're phoning...
No.
Shaking. I would like to know, what are you doing?
Fucking flappy! Leave that out here, Dave! Or I will use this hand to slap your bald head!
I'm going to hell for laughing.
Threats of physical violence are not promoted on this.
Oh, Corey, you shut up, all you do is sit in your room, have a go.
We're all going to hell. We are. We're all going to hell.
Then when people come, you cry.
I didn't cry, Darren. I called the police.
Oh, please. Oh, no. Wow. Because you are scared.
No.
Darren?
See, I think that's an awful... It was an awful thing to say about his eyes. I used to have a mate that had we used to call it cross eyes. I don't know what you call it now. What's the correct terminology for? Is it like lazy eye or something they call it now? I don't know. But he had cross eyes. We used to call him. We used to call him football eyes. Sorry, he didn't mind. He didn't mind because he had one at home and one away. But that's what we used to call him. But that's what we used to call him. He used to love it. They used to call it that then. Yeah, I had a lazy eye when I was at school. Yeah, my left eye was a lazy eye. Yeah, not like that though. Not as bad as thingy. It just did glaze. I had to have glasses on. I'm trying to be good person. We're all being good people. Oh, come on, we're all having a bloody laugh. Darren gives it out. I'm sure Darren can check it.
Would you have a one-on-one with Corey?
If I could walk, yeah, because I'm not scared of him.
I'm not scared of you, Darren.
Well, I'm sure Corey can adapt to your needs.
Absolutely. Give me the wheelchair. I'll jump in it.
Oh, say bye.
And what did you say? No. Correct yourself there, love. What did you say next?
Stop shouting. Fucking hell, how long have we been on? We haven't even got to Angie yet. Jesus Christ.
I'll shout when I want. You'll tell me.
Listen, put some Celine Dion on.
No, I will not listen to you.
Put some Celine Dion on.
You asked him a question. Listen to his.
This were madness. I've seen this, right? When I first got sent a clip of this, it was 32 minutes long. I'm like, I ain't playing 32 minutes of a video. 32 minutes? Can I have to pray for forgiveness.
What did you say after I said Alicia's got me?
Scouse is not a wrong one. DD. No, we're not having that. I like Scouse. Scouse is sound, alright? Scouse... She speaks her mind. Not everybody can handle it. Okay. We can all say things people won't agree with. Okay. So no, Scouse is signed. I like Scouse. Okay.
Tell everybody.
You're just a little man with a big mouth. That's
there you go.
Well, you started it, man.
You're allowed your opinion, obviously, but. Let's try and make it a bit politer, let's not call people wrong uns and all that in here. Just say you don't like her if you don't like her, you know what I mean? But because you're entitled to not to like somebody. But no, so I like Spice Queen. She speaks her mind. She speaks up on a lot of subjects that other people won't speak on. She'll talk about things other people won't talk about, and she doesn't care about the consequences. She'll take the consequences, and I think sometimes she can be misinterpreted to what she's trying to do. But I think she's a sound person.
Hang on, Big Mouth. Who started it?
Been on since 8:30. Therapeutic, always 8:30. I come in about 15:15, play a bit of music, get going at 15:30.
Who started it, Scouse Queen?
Calm down, Luke.
Yeah, she was. And again, like I say, she will say things that people won't like. She wasn't. There was no need for it to be like that to Luke. No need. There was no need for it. All right. She did have a lot of people going for her though. She was getting defensive. Give her that.
You know what I love about this app, Alicia? Alicia, do you know what I love about this app?
And Luke can stand up for himself. So Luke, and I think Luke tells her there and then direct. So.
I'm speaking now. I let you speak, did I not?
Down small.
There you go. Shut up. Small. There you go again, small boy. Do you know what these people love to do for a bit of clout? They love to make out that bigger creators just go for them for no reason.
You see, and I'm not having a go at Luke, but we could all be critical here of the whole situation because it was a conversation that were brought back up. She's in a box. It's not been. I'm not being funny, but she's one person in a box with. And I know there's a couple of other people ended up in there, but she was one person in the box speaking up, and everybody's going at her. Everybody's going at her. It's not just one person going at her. It's not one to one. It ended up quite a lot of people going at her.
You came for me, so I came for you. What is the problem with that?
She kept
Get
getting
in
you,
the
and I saw
box
that.
and tell me I'm a nobody. You're a nobody. So what now?
And Luke, if I'm going to be critical of Luke in this situation, it does come in shouty. It does need to, Luke, she is a woman after all. You might not think it, but, it does Doesn't look good when you come in shouting. And I know that, you know, I'm not having a go at Luke, so don't anybody pick me out for having a go at Luke. I'm not having a go at Luke. I'm just saying he could have maybe come in a bit calmer. She did, yeah. Like I say, Mandy and Luke can take their own. The both of them can give out the shit, and they will take. They both speak their minds, and they will both speak as they see fit. And Luke's usually one that will match energy with energy. I know he doesn't have volume control, and I'm not being disrespectful to Luke, so just don't even think I am. I'm not, and I'm not pulling him out. I'm just saying, if we're going to criticise Mandy, then we can have a little bit critical of Luke about how he came in and we're shouting. So let's not just pick one side. That's all I'm saying.
It's my turn to answer Luke now. So I'll say.
Yeah, I'm trying to be fair. Yeah, that's a better. I could have just said that, couldn't I, Cockapoo? I could have just said, I'm trying to be fair.
Loved it. Turn to speak.
All right, go on then. I'm not.
You know what? It's your turn to speak, but you're boring me. So I keep getting muted. I love you, Luke. Luke, I'll say to you, little.
See, I was laughing, right, when he says, "Well, you're boring me," and she says, "Yeah, you little shit."
House.
Alicia, can I just say, this law, I'm being dead serious, this law are like the styles of the app.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Well, you start changing it when you're...
I can't. Do you know when there's loads of people speaking? I swear to God, I'll tell you every time when there's loads of people speaking in a box and you're over each other and trying to get the first word in, stop it, because it just sounds shit. Listen to yourselves now. If you're here, listen to this. It sounds awful. Nobody can understand the word you're saying. You just want to close your ears. Chill, one at a time.
You're coming into alive and having goes at me for no fucking reason.
It's up, Courtney, you boy.
Because you want people...
I'm having a shit thought. You should... Thanks, Mish. Cheers, Mish. Is that on your new loo?
To bite because you're pathetic women that need to grow the fuck up.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you fucking boring cow.
Can we sit out a minute? Claire, can you sit there quietly and nicely, or do you have to be removed?
Absolutely, of course I can.
Yalla, please, God, please don't make me be 60 years old on the internet.
Have you not seen this before, Bagger? We're all over
I'm just going to say that at no point during that live last week of yours, Alicia, was I crying. I was angry. I was pissed off. I wasn't up there carrying on about the Pope. My initial issue was that I came in, Alex was there, he atted me knowing that what he would say to me would frustrate me. I do have an issue with him. I don't like him. He is...
We're not even halfway through the good point, Scotty. Who's lying? How are you doing? Haven't seen you for a while.
He's not a good person.
Okay, this isn't about Alex.
No, hang on, Alicia, please. I have waited. Let me finish, please. I have...
Why is she having a go? Why is this Lana having a go at Alex? What's he done? Hasn't even been on, has he?
Waited patiently. I haven't shouted. I haven't carried...
Get in the box, because you were saying a lot, and you were saying stuff about Islam.
If this is long, I'm just going to check how long this is. How long is this? 6 minutes. I don't think I'm playing all 6 minutes.
I screenshot it because of being... No, I wasn't. Look, you know what? You can...
So, what's it all based on? It's all to do with something that about religion, is it? It's all about religion, is it? It's what it all boils down. This took coming to all the boxes, made into something it wasn't. I don't want to listen to 6 minutes of bullshit. Do you know what I mean? If it's just crap, I don't want to hear it. I haven't listened to it all. I've heard bits. So if it's just about I like Alex. Sorry, Lana, but I do.
To say, that's why I was telling you to get in the
I used to be like Lana. I used to be like Lana. I used to say bun Alex a lot, but Alex is Sam when you get to know him. You got to get to know him.
Because you were saying a lot, and you were saying stuff about Islam in the comments.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, it's boring.
And then you said, Claire.
At no point was I being Islamophobic.
And be nice to Lana. Be nice to her.
Twist that. You can
trying to say something because I listen. She don't bother me. She's uneducated. She's a catfish, right?
Oh yeah, I heard this bit as well.
me.
I'm not. Yeah. Have something funny. We'll get to Angie. Nana. It's just frightening the hell out of him. Morning, Nana. How are you?
I've been roaming around.
Alright, so this is from Grace's wedding. Alright, there's a couple of videos here, quick videos.
Always looking down at all.
Do I need a tenner? Yes. Yeah, it was cockapoo, yeah. It's just insults being thrown around each other. I mean, and what I would say to Mandy is you don't need to be, you came across like in one part of it that you were, you said something you shouldn't have done to Luke, a bit homophobic. So, think about what you said, what you're saying. Luke, just think about how you're coming across sometimes when you were out a bit shouty. Because she still is a woman, you know what I mean? So just think about it. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not having a go at you. You know I'm not.
The places I can't reach. You know that I could use somebody.
Anna, good morning. How are you? Don't see you around much. What was that? Shall we play Spot EQ? Eh? Oh, right, yeah. You do actually see EQ in this video, in one of these videos. You do see it. She was there.
You know that I could use somebody. Someone like you and all you know and how you speak. Countless lovers on the cover of the street. You know that I could use somebody. You know that I could use somebody.
Right. So, people saying she wasn't there, right? If you... Can I... Yeah, look.
Someone like you.
Go. Oh, how did I do that? Hey, I didn't know you could do that. You know, I fast-forwarded that. Right. Can you see at the back there? Can you see where the pink lady's in pink and then the bride and groom are? Just at the back where the hat is, you can see the top of EQ's hair. She's there. You can see her right there. Can't believe you can't see her. She's just there, man. Look. See if we can fast forward it a little bit. There, look. Did you see her arm there? Her arm's there, look. Yeah, I can see her leg now. She's definitely there.
You know that I can use somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure that's oh, yeah, no, yeah, it's yeah. Security team are on the gate. Look, if you look carefully, the security guard's on the gate. Morning, Evil.
Like
Deirdre. Queen.
Someone like you.
Helicopter pad is right. You can see where them two poles are at the back. Yeah, that's where the helicopter went. Hello?
You know.
Hold on. See, I know now. I know where EQ is, right? All joking aside, she's in the cake. She's going to pop out of this cake in a minute, isn't she? You ready? Let's play. I bet she pops out.
Oh, that I could use somebody. Someone like you.
She didn't pop out.
Off in the night while you live it up, I'm off to sleep. Waging wars to shape the poet and the beat.
Looked a nice do, didn't it? Looked a nice do. Looked a nice do. Right. Let's see who we can recognise.
sharing this one and only life, ending up just another lost and lonely wife. You count up the years and they will be filled with tears. Love only breaks up to start over again. You'll get the babies, but you won't have your man. While he's busy loving every woman that he can. Say I'm gonna leave 100 times a day. It's easier said than done when you just can't break away.
Really?
Oh, young hearts, run free. You'll never be hung up like my man and me. My man and me.
Oh, well, I hope your wedding goes well in August, Bella. Yeah, lots of lovely wedding. Everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. There seems to be no after effects of anybody moaning about it or groaning about it. Lots of turkey teeth. That's instead of having a disco ball.
Yourself be true. Don't be no fool when love really don't love you. Don't love you.
That's enough of that enjoyment, thank you. Do you know what? It's fucking laughing behind it. I was like, what are they laughing at? And I was like reading it. I'm like, what the fuck? Seriously. Who is it? Oh, right. Sweet.
Thank you.
No, that's the thing.
Someone's been right across the fucking site.
Look at this, right? This is a new build, right? We're going to get to Angie in a minute. This is a new build, right? And some lad, some kid, teenager or whatever, has got on a dumper that was on site and ploughed for all these new houses. They're all ready to go already. They're all built already. All ready for. They're just doing the sort of like the work outside now, the paps and stuff.
Machine.
Stay this.
Night this.
And it's just a daft little kid. First time.
Daft little kid. Did you hear him? Said it was a daft little kid that had done it. So took the dumper off site and.
In a dumper. That all out there, all cracked up. 7 houses have done.
7 houses. Wooden framed. That's what all new builds are nowadays, I think, cockapoo, aren't they? New builds are just put up in no time, aren't they? And they're all having to come. They'll have to pull all these down and start again because they're no good. It's all knackered, completely knackered.
Mental, this like all ready to go.
Yeah.
Now I wonder if they're insured. Do you reckon there's some sort of insurance that covers that, or do you reckon the builder themselves has got to pay that out? Has got to find that money now, because that will be mad, won't it? I love these two. Yeah. That digger should have been. I take it it's one of the dumpers that got the bucket on the front.
1, 2, 3.
That's what I don't know, Scotty. Look at him cheating.
Well done. مع المفاجأة الكبرى المفاجأة الكبرى.
Oh, I just love them two, they're brilliant.
The intent of misread to come
Right, we'll come back to that.
This video is for the absolute.
Oh yeah, well listen to this actually. We'll listen to this because apparently there's a filter being used on this app that's been misused. I think misused. She's explaining it now on Down syndrome.
Who are using the Down syndrome filter? Yeah, you heard that right. Some moron thought it would be the most amazing idea to make a filter.
How is it even allowed? How is it being allowed to be used?
To make people look like they've got Down syndrome. And there are even some people who are using it to make spicy content. To the people who are...
No fucking way, seriously?
Are either using it or the person who made it. Have you got any idea?
She's making a good point. I'm going to play it because she's making a good point. Okay? Because it is. I have not heard anybody else mentioning it.
Yeah, what it's like for somebody with Down syndrome to live with that. Do you understand all of the complications that it comes with? Do you understand the taboo of it and the way that people with Down syndrome get treated in society still today in 2025? Down syndrome is not something to be taken the mickey out of. Down syndrome is not a joke.
So Roadman's done something, and I ain't seen Roadman, so he's not come up on my finger. So, well, I'm glad people are talking about it, and it needs talking about because, yeah, that shouldn't be. You know, where's all the? Yeah, I know, Poker Bitch, I know, but you know what? Because I've seen nobody else talking about it, I've finger. Otherwise, I don't bother anymore because the way she thingied before is when I stopped following her. So.
To have a go at me. The day before that as well, and the day before that, 5 days in a row.
I'm going to skip this a little bit because this is just basically Boxer, right? Boxer, everybody helped him out not so long ago because he was stuck for this, stuck for that cockapoo. You were one of them. You were helping him out, doing good things for him. But yet, he's in here. He's threatened to go to the PDSC, is it? Which is where you go to help for the vets and the animals and stuff like that. If you need help with the vets and vet bills and stuff like that, you get it cheaper, don't you? So a dog's got cancer or something, and he's threatened to go fuck it all up for her, basically. He's been trolling her left, right, and centre. He's been quite horrible to her. I don't get him. I don't get his attitude right now. Well, I don't know, Scotty. I'm just going on what's been said and what hasn't been said.
Let's talk about how Chelsea was.
Dad is a police officer. Yeah.
So we're getting on to the Angies now. Therapeutic, thank you for this. We're getting on to Angie the other night. So some of her behaviour the other night.
I can't talk about your father, though, can I? Can I talk about your dad, or is that off the limits?
Well, my dad's dead.
And?
No, I'm not missing his. I know she's done things.
Should we talk about your nan?
Look, listen, I know when it comes to Ems and him, I don't really like watching Ems, to be honest with you. She's another one that just goes right through me because she just gets drunk and creates drama for views. And people sit there waiting for a car crash to happen, and it's usually what happens, isn't it? I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her attitude. So I try not to watch her.
If you want to speak about my nan, you go ahead, love.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Go ahead, love. Go for it.
I don't want to talk about your nan.
Sorry, don't bring out my father then.
I'm not about the deceased.
You're not about the deceased, even though
I don't want to talk about the deceased. That's not people that are not hearing.
I think you find what came out of your mouth was you had your own father. So yeah.
Shut up, Corby.
What do you mean? Excuse me? It came out of your mouth.
Guys,
and you're putting care. You're putting a care home.
I wasn't putting a care home.
Why? Your mum didn't want
a care home.
Yeah, your mum didn't want you. Yeah,
I didn't want her, babes.
No, you abused.
What a horrible thing to say. You're having beef with somebody, and that's what you have to. That's how low you have to go.
Oh, did I really? Okay.
No, that's not my words. That's his words. He said that.
Did I really?
Yeah, you went on live and said it.
But you don't like her show EQ? Oh, is EQ dressed up as a Lulu tonight? Oh, big up EQ. Big up EQ.
His little daddy, his daddy's a police officer. Yeah.
Explain. Now, what I'm going to say is this. Please, let me just explain. Let me explain.
So I think we're going to get a racism lesson. Can you imagine getting a racism lesson off these two?
Let me explain. I've got to mute her. Right.
I know.
When a white person is racist to a black person,
I have to mute them.
The people who come on this internet, they'll find a line up and now want every white person to jump on and admit that it was a racist remark that the white person's made. Right? So
we're going back to Corey Ryan now, the normal life.
if you never agree with them people, you're then classed as a racist. So this time, Sam Walker's been racist to the white community, right? There's not one person that has fired a live up. There's not one.
Didn't she hit her hand with the boxing glove things on that thing that you do?
Person spoke about it. There's not one person who's been interested. So I'm going to tell you this: the way I stand right now, you can be as racist as you want, because the whites, or whether you're going to be racist to blacks, because you can't
Dave.
one and not call out the other.
Dave. Okay, I totally agree. I will discuss it tomorrow, Sam.
Oh, one second.
Right, delusive.
Okay, I'd like to say one thing.
I bet you do. Don't.
Big up all the lazy white people. Big up all the silver black people.
Life, I don't. Well, when I say I don't, the fake beef I've done, like a couple of things, I've come on TikTok and told people about.
Yeah, the MMA thing.
I've told people about. So I don't do fake beef, Luke. You do fake beef. Corey, yeah? You know, this is the thing. I am sick of these creators, right, using my name, right, to degrade me. You know, and not degrade me, but to have a pop. It's like having a pop. I'm not Delusive Angie. Oh, you must be on Delusive. You probably go on Delusive Angie's platform. That says it all. Yeah, stop. Yeah, using me, you disgusting cretins. Right, stop using me. Yeah, it's only Angie. She doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I abuse her. If I say this about her.
The only thing I'm going to say is, if you give it out, sometimes it's going to come back in it.
I'm not Delusive Angie. I don't do fake drama. Who do you think you are, Luke? Telling me that I do fake drama. You do fake drama more than what I do.
It's definitely a type of
It's
user.
like, why do you keep throwing me under the goddamn bus? Do you know what I mean? Why does this man keep throwing me under the goddamn bus all the time? I'm not Delusive Andrew. Why are you sitting there telling people I don't do fake drama like Corey, Luke the Judge and all these others? I don't do that.
Really?
We're now the realist on this goddamn app.
She's a realist. Wow.
Jelly with a belly. You know what she said? I went.
So, women standing up for women. Mate, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Have a look at my Discord. You know what Jelly the baby with me said yesterday, right? She had someone that was in her box, I think Claire Duffy. Someone said to Claire Duffy, I think it was Kales, right? Said, oh, you go on Delusive Angie's live, says all about you kind of thing. Listen, let me tell you something, Kales. I have triple the viewers than you and Jelly the Belly. I get triple the money than you and Jelly the Belly. So
that don't make you a good person. Don't make you a good person. It doesn't make you a realist. It doesn't make you anything. What it makes you is that you are working a platform and you're moaning that people are coming back at you when you're going at them.
obviously doing something right, love. I'm obviously doing something right. People can see, yeah, what you're...
Now, anyway, go on. I'll just...
like and what I'm like. Because if they thought, yeah, you were in the right, they'd be gifting you.
Exactly, Andrea.
They'd be supporting you. Yeah, they can see what these people are doing and saying towards me, fortunately. You know what I'm saying? And then Jelly in the Belly, you know, because I put a comment in there saying, whoa, you're set on 70 viewers. I get, you know, triple your...
Quality. Will just started following me. What's that about? Is that a new account, Will, or something? What do you call it? Just put me off.
I'm gonna ring
She really hasn't, love. She really hasn't. The reason I'm saying what I'm saying because I would never mock addictions. But let's mock your. Let's mock.
She's going to
mock what about you. Then let's not mock your DV.
I mean, don't need to play anymore. Did you all see it? Quality over quantity. That's what I was going to say. Yes. I'd rather have a room full of 100 people than 6,000 fake people. Quality, not quantity.
Thread when you got dragged around the kitchen. What about that? Yeah, dragged like a.
I don't understand why she's smiling when she says that. What I don't get is why she's smiling when she says that. My comment's been ghosted. I don't know what you said, Hug. I just think, you know, when you're saying stuff like this, and you're trying to trigger people, you've got to expect shit back, because that's all. I think this is about. It's about triggering people, getting on the FYP, getting numbers into a room, etc., which creates income, maybe, you know. So I think she knows what she's doing. Don't know why she's doing it. I don't know what, you know. I just don't.
Ragdoll around the kitchen.
How's that funny?
That was quite funny thinking about it. The fact that you support men that attack women, that you praise them. What was it? Frankie, that was it. He said he was going to hit me in the face and spoke on my dead father. That you got that man on your platform, didn't you, Miss Red?
That's months and months and months ago, and he apologised for it.
To support him, yeah, to make out that he was the victim, when it was actually I was the victim. But you made out that he was the victim. Yeah. You wouldn't have thought she'd gone through TV, I swear to God. She supports all these men. Weird. Let's praise your abuser, shall we? Let's praise your abuser.
And that's why I don't support certain people on here. She wants to pray. I don't. Well, do you know? I don't know what to say. It's probably best if I don't say it because I'll be accused of bullying. You know what I mean? But yeah, you lot can speak freely. You know what I mean? It's I know some of you think and what you think. So.
Just banter, guys.
Worst about Grape. Yeah, you are a wronging, Miss Red. I don't believe your DV. And if you were,
no, I'm not gonna keep doing it. But you get the picture, don't you? She was proper nasty the other night. You won't see no apologies, but you know what? If I see her and Red in a box again, battling. And it's washing the table. Sorry, but I'll be shocked. It's just madness.
What the fuck's that? People that have you look like. Who has let themselves go? Let me ask you a question, Jelly with the belly.
Jelly, you haven't let yourself go. All right, okay. Jelly, take the notice when people are saying shit about you, okay? Because people that like you don't say shit. You know what I mean? You don't need to listen to that shit. We said it over there. You don't need to listen to that shit, Jelly. All right?
people that have, you look like.
Right, so it's quite simple.
I just don't want to play her
I'm not getting
constantly.
into this with you, Delusive.
Ask about. I'm just saying.
So this again, asking about whether Corey's got a son or not. What the hell has it got to do with you? Why do you need to know?
I'm just getting a message. I'm not saying who it's from, but ask about his son after the threesome.
Wow.
Corey likes bottom. Corey doesn't like pum pum. He likes bottom. Corey
I don't know. I'm just getting these messages over and over again, Sam.
I think Corey likes bum bum. He doesn't like pum pum. He likes bum bum.
It says ask about his son after the.
You've missed it all, Ash.
What Talia has said about...
We've done all that.
What we can do, thank you so much, Gemma.
So, yeah, it's weird. This is another example of weird behaviour. I don't know what Canadian Angie thinks she's doing here, but she's now wanting to find Corey's mum. His real mum. You know, not his adoptive mum or whatever he was, foster mum or... sister to docs on her platform. What the fuck?
He does look good.
He does look good.
She's looking for your Auntie Tracy. She can look for my Auntie Tracy, it's fine. She can look for whoever she wants.
I'm looking for your mom, buddy. Tell him his mom, not Auntie Tracy.
Can you stop telling me, right?
Please don't tell him he's getting upset.
Shouldn't be using your mobile phone in the doctors, Ash. I hope your bloods were alright. Just for you, Ash, because you were late. I know you only come here for this. I know that's all you come for. Oh. Sorry.
What we can do, thank you so much, Gemma. He does look good.
He does look good.
She's looking for your Auntie Tracy. She can look for my Auntie Tracy.
Morning,
it's fine. She can
FYP.
look for